hey, so I'm seeing your face all over New York. And I was
great,
oh,
2 for 1.
Long target, but I'll take it.
I'll take it. Welcome back to Green Room, the series where I interview iconic artists in iconic venues. And tonight I have the pleasure of being sat with...
Hi, I'm Ariana in the Rose.
First one of 2026.
Oh my
gosh.
This
is thrilling. I'm really excited I'm with you for the first one of 2026.
Me too. It's my first show of 2026. Love that for us.
Okay. Well, we're starting off strong.
Are.
How are you feeling about bringing your show to London?
Oh, I'm really excited. I love London.
Yeah.
I lived in London for 4 years before COVID, right before COVID. And this is my first show in London since COVID. So I'm very, very excited. Feels like a little homecoming.
It's like the return.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. And what about where this show came from, the conception of it?
Yes, that's a really good question. It's a one-woman show. Mm-hmm. It's a musical show though. So it's pop music and comedy and cabaret. It's 6 steps to get over a breakup, but like the Cher show, because of course. And it came from, actually, it was funny. It was like a very sort of step-by-step evolution. In COVID, I got on TikTok, as many of us did. I had my debut album coming out, and I was like, how am I gonna talk to anybody about this? And so I started throwing a bunch of paint up at the wall, and I did videos that were I called them piano chats in the end, where I was playing piano and talking like a vamp section in a show, where before a song, you just like tell the story of the song, which is my favorite part of a concert.
Yeah.
And they just sort of took off. They raised their hand really quickly as things that people liked. And then from there, I started performing in piano bars. I was like, oh, I should do this live. And so I started performing in piano bars in New York when things opened up a bit. Yeah. Just singing, doing my own songs, doing covers, telling stories. And that was when I was like, oh, I think I want to create a larger piece around this. And I knew I wanted it to be a one-woman show. And then I sort of figured out that I wanted it to also be the album. So the show's called the Breakup Variety Hour, and the album is the same.
Okay.
And there's monologues that are the steps, and those are on the record. Like, those are recorded on the record. So if you see the show and want to go listen to it on Spotify, it exists there, or vice versa.
It's like, I've never heard it being done that way. Like, show first, album set. It's like original cast recording.
It was very much sort of modeled after that, like a pop cast, like a pop star version of a cast recording,
And the 6 steps are all based on real life.
Yeah. So I went through a horrible, no good, very bad breakup, as so many of us have. I had one of those, I think a lot of people have had this, not everybody, but a version of something that disappoints you so greatly that it causes you to it rearranges your insides. It rearranges how you exist in the world. And in the show, it's romantic heartbreak, but it really applies to anything. Like a friend breakup could do that for you. Truly nothing worse than a friend breakup.
Oh my God, it's like grieving.
Horrible.
Yeah.
A familial breakup, a career breakup, like breaking up with your ambitions or your dreams does that. Like, we all have things that cause us to be like, hold on, I gotta look at me and figure out what's going on. Yeah. So that's like the heart of what it is, and it's putting yourself back together after that. So it's sort of like a how-to guide.
Okay, love.
And step 1 is I'm gonna I'll summarize them. Step 1 is fake it till you make it. So like in the step 1 is be deluded, because you just need to be.
You have to, yes.
Step 2 is let the rain fall down, which is actually inspired by a lyric from the Hilary Duff song.
Let the rain fall down.
Yes. Which the Hilary Duff Renaissance is upon us. So I'm not gonna say I was ahead of the curve with that.
Oh my God.
I was calling her back. And that's about grief. Let the grief come. And then step 3 is be the bad guy. So be the villain, your villain era, get mad, be hot while you're getting mad, all that. Course, And then step 4 is romanticize your life, which is all about like solo dates, dreaminess, whatever season you're in, whatever the romanticizing of that is. And then step 5 is back in the groove. So it's like getting it back out there.
Okay, yeah.
As like harrowing as that can be, which is a really fun section of the show because it's all date stories. And we do some fun audience participation in the show where people tell their date stories. It's brutal.
My God.
And then step 6 is fall in love with a person, but it's just about getting like back on the saddle. It's not like go and fall in love. It's like put yourself out there. Don't let your heart atrophy. Like don't let like anything harden. It's like just get back out and try again.
Yeah.
Because nothing, like no two loves, no two heartbreaks are the same. And I feel like you just learn every time.
Yeah.
So that's the steps. And there's a secret 7th step, but you have to see the show to see it.
I'll be watching the show. I think that's brilliant.
I
think it's brilliant. And I mean, having been through breakups in my time, I know, and definitely some steps take a little longer.
They sure
than
do.
others.
There's no timing. Like there's no, you could be in your villain era for as long as you want.
Yeah.
You know, like it doesn't matter. I even say this in the show, like I can't tell you how long each thing, it's different. It's like, it's personalized to your own grief and what happened.
Have you ever done like anything diabolical when in like a bad stage?
Have I ever done anything diabolical? Well, I mean, this was way after, and I had this idea. I was like, I'm going to make a one-woman show, and then I'm going to paper my ex's neighborhood, like with promo about it. And then I did that. I can send you the photos.
Oh.
So that was like way after the fact. And
that's good.
By the time I got to it, it was like 2 years later. So like was not in the same emotional place. But I felt I had made that commitment to myself, you know?
I have to.
And I did it. Like it was posters of me. I was like, this is the neighborhood, like exclusively the Lower East Side of Manhattan. I was like, I do not want this man to be able to walk out of his home without seeing my face.
Oh my God.
And I don't know if he saw it, but I did have a different ex-boyfriend message me being like, hey, so I'm seeing your face all over New York. And
like,
I was like,
great, 2 for 1.
Wrong target, but I'll take it.
I'll take it.
That was kind of diabolical.
That's good.
Thank you.
Is that villain era?
I mean,
Extended
I was
villain
no
era.
longer in my villain era, but I did sort of dip back in for that week. And I like took pictures and I was like walking around coming out of the subway being like, here I am.
Yeah. I think that's brilliant.
Drink her in.
Soak her up.
Yeah, it was a good villain. I felt it made me feel very hot, you know?
Yes.
Like it wasn't like a face thing. It was like
an inside.
Yeah, it was like an FU. I did it.
I think that's thrilling.
It was really more for me, I think.
Yeah,
you know?
I wish I'd thought of that.
It's one of the nuttier things I've done.
Yeah, I just dyed my hair a weird colour.
I dyed what colour did you dye your hair?
Well, I mean, what haven't I been? I've had pink, I've been blue, we've been bleach blonde to the root. Red, which unfortunately was not the red that I was hoping for. I was going more Dua Lipa, Cola red, and I got sort of Sharon Osbourne.
Oh. Okay.
So
but it could, if it washes out a little, that could work, you know?
It didn't wash out for a while.
Was it over the blonde? Or was it over your brown?
It was over the blonde.
Oh, that's bright.
She was vibrant.
That's vibrant.
Yeah, it was giving kind of this.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it looks
so now we're back.
really good now.
Now we're back. Thank you.
I dyed my hair bleach blonde also. And I also talk about it in the show. You can do anything with bleach blonde hair except look stable. Like that's it. You look amazing. Like anyone who dyes their hair bleach blonde to the root looks incredible.
Yeah.
Like Game of Thrones Khaleesi.
Yes.
But everybody's like, oh,
what's happened?
What's happened to you? You're going through something.
Especially when you wake up first thing in the morning and it's like on end.
Straight up.
Yeah.
My hair broke like all on one side. And a friend of mine was like, you look like Doc Brown from Back to the Future, like Christopher Lloyd. He was like, your hair is just up on
You just
one
need to
side.
get in a car.
He was like,
and you're on your way.
He was like, this is bad. This is bad. And I was like, I can't even gel it down. Like it won't. I just had to wear hats.
Oh no.
So that was sort of diabolical. I burnt my hair off for heartbreak. But I looked good.
Looked good
for a month.
Felt not great.
Felt like death. Looked incredible. To me, at least.
Yeah.
I think everybody else was like, you look problematic.
I do think that like you can look at someone's hair and be like, okay, they're doing well now.
Oh, 100%. You look like you're doing very well.
Thank you so much. And actually, many people have said this side of the year, they've been like, are you doing well? Your hair looks so healthy.
This is your vibe,
Thank you
for
so
sure.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. How, like, talking of like style changes, I did a little bit of research all the way back to 2015.
Yeah.
I know that everyone's talking about 2016 at the moment.
Yes, they are.
But 2015, your first single.
Yes.
That's when that came out.
Yes.
How do you think your musical style has changed?
Oh my God, it's changed. The music itself, sonically, I actually think has retained its heart. if you listen to the music I put out then, there was a song called Survival of the Fittest, and a song called Dirty Dancing. And actually the first song was a song called Give Up the Ghost. And those songs, even in the show I'm doing now that has like more of a theatrical heart, you can tell it's the same person. I love synths. I come from like the school of Robin and Goldfrapp and, Churches and, those kinds of people. And so I have always loved the way that all sounds. Yeah. Just like I love synths.
Very euphoric.
And yeah, like you just can't, it's hard to not like feel good and move your body when you have like such good soundscapes like that happening. So I think that sonically it's morphed and changed. It's much more storytelling now.
Okay.
But like the bedrock of like the sounds themselves are, it's just like you love what you love, Yeah. But I mean, stylistically, I've had every hair color. I had it blonde. It was purple. I dyed it purple in 2016.
Okay.
For the nostalgia of 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then from there, it sent me on a 10-year journey. It was...
It does take 10 years.
It was purple. Yeah. It was pink. And then it was a pixie cut because it was dead.
I also had a pixie cut.
It was a pixie cut. I loved a pixie cut. Fun fact, pixie cuts are way more work than every other hairstyle you can have.
Absolutely.
So then the pixie cut was brown and pink and purple and all of that. And then in COVID, it grew out. Then we wore a bob.
Okay.
Then once it was long enough, I dyed it again. It was like she's just been through a lot.
Yeah. She holds some memories.
And the styling of all of it sort of like went along with it. When I had a pixie cut, I was really into sort of like a old Italian, like Monica Bellucci vibe. I was wearing like corsets and like midi skirts, and I was like, I'm going to be an Italian movie star with a pixie cut. That was not sensible in terms of like walking around.
Just like day-to-day life. Yeah.
Just like, how do you go on the subway with that? Like, I would be like sort of scooting down the stairs, and I was like, I have to just stand. But again, I'll do anything. I'll do anything for fashion,
Fashion is pain. Fashion is like choice,
I'm a little more like I have to be comfortable these days. But the pixie cut, I felt if I'm gonna have it, I'm gonna go. You're gonna go. Yeah,
you're gonna go. No, I love that.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the piano chats because I was going back watching them, and you do have many different haircuts.
I have so many.
In all of those.
You can really chart my mental state through the hairstyles.
It's
of
important
the piano
to know,
chats.
right? But that it's like got such a big sister vibe to it. I mean, I'm an only child, so I have no idea. But I would think if I had a big sister, it would feel a little bit like that. And was that a choice to be like, I should just do this for the gals, I should just speak to them, or did it kind of happen accidentally?
I have a lot of close girlfriends. I'm really lucky to have like a really close relationship with a lot of close girlfriends and like a lot of amazing gay men.
Yeah.
And so I feel like videos that are like for the girls and the gays are, it was just like going to lunch. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was like effectively I wasn't like zeroing in on something. I just was sort of doing it the way I would do it if I was talking to my people.
Yeah.
And I have a sister and she's older. So I think a bit of that.
Yes.
I didn't know that they were going to resonate. I just was talking about the things that I care about.
Yeah.
And they found a audience specifically with women in a way that I didn't anticipate. And I was just talking about stuff that I cared about and that I liked and my own struggles. And there was the first video that really, really went viral. I sort of list all of these things that women do if she's like, if she's hydrated and she's doing her laundry and she's cooking her dinner or whatever. And then at the end I say she's one step away from a nervous breakdown. And like, that was just my own experience of like adulting and being like this, I'm doing it, but I'm hanging on, I'm hanging on by a thread. So I think that it took that on. And then once I realized what it was doing, it was so fun. I was like happy to lean in and getting a lot of like messages from people. It felt like that's what social media is good for in its good days.
Oh, 100%.
And that felt nice. And
I swear sometimes the world works in ways where it's like you'll see a video and you're like, oh, I needed to hear that one. I mean, it's not a piano chat per se, but you uploaded, I think it was a week ago, about like people will say this about women and they'll say this about women and just do whatever the fuck you want because they'll say whatever. And I swear I was like, oh, first of all, you should do a TED Talk, number one.
Oh, my dream.
And second of all, I was like, but why does she know exactly what I needed to hear in this exact moment? So you can just reach people.
Thank you. Yeah, it just comes from my own thing. And actually, now I feel like a lot of times I see something someone else has posted, like a tweet or a meme, and then it gets me thinking about myself, and then I sort of digest that, and then it comes out in a video in its own sort of way that it hit me. And so that one came from, I had been seeing a bunch of women on whatever the meta version of Twitter is now. What's Threads?
Yes.
So many apps, God. And
too much.
I had been seeing a bunch of women talking about that, just being like, you can't win, and this happened, like specific instances. And so I feel like I am an observer of what seems to be hitting people, and then I try to digest it in a way that feels like it can sort of like encompass maybe something people are thinking about. Or if I'm at lunch with my girlfriends or my friends and they're talking about something, and then I digest that, and it comes from learning how to like listen, and then sort of put it back out, because churning out content is, when you think of it that way, it's immobilizing and it's not going to like hit anybody. So I try to come at it from like an artist view, so you don't get burnt out.
Yeah, and I think you can tell. I mean, that video, it went so crazy.
It was crazy.
Crazy. It's so, because I think you can tell that that's coming from a place of like, I'm just a woman who's just fucking tired of it all.
100%. And you really can't win. I mean, women really do get shamed no matter what. And I feel like, especially when it comes to like these sort of milestone thresholds, right? About having children or finding a partner or whatever. And it's like, okay, so if you don't mom correctly, you're shamed for being a mom. But then if you say, I don't want kids, everyone's mad at you for not wanting kids at all. Or if you do want kids, then you need to choose yourself. But like if you have kids, then you in some way have like abandoned yourself. It's like, give them a break.
Yeah.
It's just, so it really has come from listening to the people in my life talk about how they're getting it from all sides. And I just sort of was like, oh my God, it's enough. And then I generally, when I think of it, I try to just like turn my camera on and go. Like I don't.
No plan.
No plan. No oversharing.
Yeah.
I mean, no overthinking. Tons of oversharing. Only oversharing, really. So yeah. And I try to have, that one doesn't have levity, but I try to bring comedy into it, because if you can't laugh, like what are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, between like wiping away tears, it's like she needs to do a TED Talk.
I know. I have to figure out how you do that. You have to like figure out what you want to. You have to like
let's
pitch
just
it to
like
them.
pitch it to the internet.
Okay, how do you do a TED Talk? Someone get me info on this. Someone's gonna be like, Google it, girl. What's wrong with you? All right, I'm on it. But you could send us
Okay,
info.
fine.
I appreciate that.
Someone with intel.
Yeah.
What are your plans for 2026?
Ooh, 2026 is fun and busy. I'm very excited. I am bringing my show to several countries, which I'm so excited about.
World tour.
So a world tour. Last year I toured it in the States.
Yeah.
And then, so London is my first stop at Crazy Coqs. And then I'm actually starting a femme cabaret show in New York with an incredible, I'm co-producing it with this incredible company called Women That Rock. And they're all about like women-led, highlighting like femme artists. And so it's an all-femme variety show, and we've got Amanda Lepore, who's like an incredible icon. Steph Dagg, who's this very cool comedian. Bryn, who won, I think, season 14 of The Voice in the States. It's just this like really incredible lineup of people. We have this incredible sword swallower who's going to come and like do a burlesque number. So it's really just like old school variety show cabaret, and we're looking to do it as a series, but this is our first one. So I'm very excited about that.
Oh my God,
so I'm doing a little like producing, and I host it.
Okay, fun.
So she's very into the like cabaret world.
Love.
And then I'm going to come back to the UK.
Yes.
In March, and open for an amazing friend of mine, Bright Light. And we're doing a UK tour. We're doing 6-7 dates in the UK in March. Oh my God. Then I'm bringing my show to the Melbourne International Comedy Festival in Australia in April.
Oh my!
Passport's getting a workout.
Busy.
I'm excited. It's a really fun year. Yeah.
And this is just the start.
And then it's May. Can you believe? I know. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've never been to Australia.
Oh my God.
I'm really excited to go.
That's thrilling.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask you the question that I ask every person that I've ever interviewed.
Okay.
Very interested to what you'll say to this. How would you like your music to make people feel?
Ooh. I'd like my music to make people feel like themselves. I'd like them to feel like they can think about their life and their experiences. I feel like when people come to me and they talk to me about something that's happened to them after a show or after they listen to a song, I'm like, okay, we did our job.
Yeah.
Because when I love music, it like opens up something in me about my own world and myself. So when I'm making things, whether it's a live show or a song, I want people to be able to like get lost in whatever they need for themselves.
Oh, that's so nice. Well, I'm going to do that tonight.
Oh my God, thanks.
I'm thrilled. Thank you so much for
This
giving
was
me
so
this
fun.
time
was
for the
great.
first one of 2026. It's the perfect way to start.
So perfect.
This has been Green Room, and this has been
Ariana and the Rose.